All right, this is one last midnight. Today we're playing Into the Flames. Into the Flames is a firefighting game, which is kind of interesting. Let me read you the propaganda here because everybody loves it. Welcome to the world of Into the Flames, an action-packed open-world firefighting game that can be played alone or with up to 6 players online. And actually, we're going to try to play with 6 players tonight. Into the Flame brings all the excitement of being a firefighter, from responding to calls, driving a multitude of vehicles, emergency vehicles, and putting out a room engulfed in flames. Like everybody loves to be in a room of flames. So this should be interesting. I actually have with me tonight Corey, who's the developer of the game, and I'm going to pull in everybody else too. Alaskan, DBA, Evil Otto, and Warfrat, and they're all going to join me on this firefighting roller coaster ride. Corey, how you doing? And thank you for letting us have copies of this to give your game a try. We really appreciate it.
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
And so we're going to try to play with, we've got 6 people, so we're going to push your game to the max. I know nothing about the game. I started to watch some of the streams. Corey's been on with several other YouTubers promoting his game. I've watched maybe a minute or two. I didn't want to spoil it for myself, but I have a feeling that we're firefighters and we're fighting fire. And so as you can see, we're in Fire Department Station 3. And Corey, how did you come up with a firefighter game? What was the big inspiration of being a firefighter? Is this something like a deep-seated passion that you want, or you secretly an arsonist that you just wanted to put out a video game fighting fires? What's the deal?
So I've been a firefighter for the last 10 years. I'm currently a full-time firefighter EMT. And there hasn't really been a firefighting game that I really enjoyed a lot. So I wanted to make something that would be custom to myself, my own likings. And I like to share it with the world.
Excellent. That's very cool. And so that's kind of noble. Are you volunteer or are you full-time firefighter?
I'm both. I work at a fire department. I also volunteer at separate departments.
Excellent. That's really neat. And so how do you wind up having time being a firefighter? I guess there's no fires in your area, right?
We're actually extremely busy. But during our downtime, I work on the game, and on my days off, I spend almost entire days just working on the game.
Firefighters, are they based in the fire department at all? I mean, you got a couple guys that are like stand on, or is there like a huge crew that stand on? How does that all work?
We have about 6 full-timers on at a time who staff fire apparatus, and then we have around 4 part-timers who staff the ambulance at a time. But we're all in station and we're on shift, and we stay there for the entire shift.
Oh wow! And what's a shift length like?
It's fun. It ranges from like 11 hours to 24 hours. You can sleep and stuff, watch TV, play video games. So
or make video games, obviously. Yeah. All right, very cool. Well, we're still getting everybody in. We've got 4 people in. The multiplayer. This game is in early access. When do you think the actual delivery date is going to be?
For the final release, I want to have it done within probably by the end of this year, early next year. I get huge amount of progress done each week. So
that's excellent. And I see that if I'm looking at the date right, May 27th. So just what, a month or so ago? June, July, a couple months ago that you
Yep.
put this out?
Yep, and it's selling pretty well so far. I sold over 1,300 copies.
Oh, very nice. And Alaskan is one of them, actually. She purchased the game. I don't know why she keeps jumping back out. Alaskan, are you having problems or what? Hold on, let me see if I can pull her in. Hey, Alaskan, are you having problems?
I logged in on the game. I'm not sure how I'm popping into the stream voice.
I'm pulling you into the stream voice.
Okay, I got you now.
Yeah, don't leave. All right, little confusion. Alaskan was leaving. She didn't think she needed to be here, but she needs to be here. Well, I see 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm number 6. Yeah! Let's go, boys. All right, so we got to, let's change color hats here. So white is going to be Corey. We don't have names above our heads or anything?
Not yet.
Okay, so I guess white is Corey. And who is blue?
Otto.
Otto. Red is DBA?
Nope, I'm green.
All right.
red.
All right. And what's Alaskan going to be?
I don't know. How do you change the colors?
Good job. Good question. Corey, that's a question for you, bud.
Numpad 3.
Numpad 3. All right.
Number pad 3. Okay.
We got a call. We got a call. We got a call.
So we got blue.
All right.
How about I'll be blue?
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, let's fight some fires. What do you say? I mean, I guess we could walk to the fire, right? But that's going to be kind of detrimental to us. Should we grab an engine or something? Do we get a call?
Yes, we did.
Do we have like something where it responds and tells us where to go and stuff like that?
Yep. So if you hit tab and click on CAD, you can see all the calls currently listed. And whatever call you want to go to, you just click on it, and it'll assign you to it. And then the icon to where the call is appear on the compass.
All right. Well, let's. Does one person have to do it? So when you're in a multiplayer scenario, how is this working? Is it the host is leading the calls? Is he commander in chief, or is like everybody can grab an engine and go off and do their own thing?
Yeah, everybody can do their own thing. There's no like rules or anything, or like anything that's going to stop players from doing that.
There's no rules. So we have a fire department here where I can, I'm going to cook chili. Why don't you guys go and have fun? Where's the kitchen? I'm going to cook some chili. Why is my kitchen empty, Corey? Why do I have no refrigerator, no anything in my kitchen?
Coming soon, TM. There's a little TV room if you want to hang out in there.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's pick up the first item. And so how do I assign myself to this again?
Hit CAD and then
Yep.
just click on it.
And click and do what? It says unit assigned, but it doesn't tell me who's assigned.
Yeah, you can go to. I gotta add an extra list for that soon.
Okay,
But-
so that's not in there. So we're going to Three Pine Road, guys. So follow Corey's example, and I guess we're just jumping in the vehicle after that. There's no other. Oh,
Yep,
God.
there should be a little flame icon on your compass now. Once you assign yourself.
What the hell did I just do? How do you get out of that menu, Corey? Ooh, I did exit, but I got something else. Interesting. All right, well, we expect
happened?
defects. Okay, and so we're getting into a vehicle, right?
Yep. What happened with your menu?
You can view the video later, but it went to like.
Okay, it went away though, right?
Yeah, eventually it did.
Okay.
All right, so I jumped into this thing. Who's coming in?
I'm
How
in
do you
the
jump in?
far right one.
Go to the
ladder?
passenger side on the driver, behind the driver door,
Yeah, I did an E or something like that. Who's
and
driving
then
this
just hit
thing?
the E. Yep, there you go.
I don't have controls on this.
All right, I don't think I have controls either. I'm in park, actually.
Who's driving?
Hold on, I'm in drive. Where are we going, Corey?
We're going to the right. Should be a house on fire. You can press L to turn on your lights and O as sirens.
Okay. Already, I would recommend that the compass stays up when you're in the car.
It's up.
Oh, okay. As a passenger, it's not.
Where's the traffic? Because this is not any fun unless people are jumping out of the way as I'm trying to drive them over.
It'll be here by the end of September. Oops. I ran over some rocks.
Can we crash
Wherever-
Oh, cool.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that was an interesting lag.
What, did you, like, we're at the station and just appeared here?
Well, I was in the tanker truck and we got stuck on a tree, and then suddenly we appeared at the house.
Nice. All right, TBA, I want you to go into the house, break down the door, see if the house is on fire. If it is, let us know so we can run away, okay?
All right, here we go.
How do I...
Oh, yes, that is definitely fire.
That's fire. That's fire in there. Who's got a hose already?
I'm on fire. Well, I died pretty quick.
Huh?
What do you have to do if you have to run in to rescue somebody?
I don't know. And who's connected up these hoses? We're trying to kill DBA off. Shame on you for connecting up these hoses right away.
Okay, I'm running back.
So if you go to the side of the truck, you can put on an air pack and stuff, and then press M to breathe air, so you can go inside.
Ow.
Walking into the fire, I'll kill you pretty quick.
Too fast,
Whatever.
Corey. What do we need to do?
Go to the side of the truck and just press E, and then go to equipment and SCBA.
How do I get a hose out, dude?
You go to the rear of either of the engines. Well, one's the tanker, and then press E.
How do you extend the ladder, Corey?
Up and down on the D-pad.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hmm.
There'll be a full academy level teaching everything. By the
Yeah,
end
I
of
think Corey, we need to have some assistance here. So this is kind of a fiery situation. I typically don't think rooms are this dark when you have flames this high.
It actually gets really dark inside fires. Like most fires, you actually can't see in real life. It's not like the movies.
Damn it! It's not like the movies. I can't play this game. It's not like the movies. What the hell? All right, let me say hi to some people. Go ahead.
That's
ahead,
all right. Go
Alexa.
ahead.
Okay. Let me say hi to some people that are here. Local miner Jeff Lee. Hold on. Crazy Chewy. I'm going scrolling down through it. Aztec 3. Cat B. King Puppy. John Donaldson. Ron Clark. What's going on, man? Goblin. Roomy. What's going on? X Dragon. Mr. Green. Jitty. What's going on, bud? You like Astroneer? Well, today we're kicking out some flames, man. We got Corey on with us. Minnie Queenie, what's up? Minnie Queenie. Chris, what's going on? Everybody else say hi that hasn't said hi yet. All right, Animal. Brian. Okay, I'm done saying hi to people. Too bad.
You got water again. You're good.
All right, go ahead, Alaskan. Say it. Oh, that's it. Throw a fan on the fire. That's a great idea.
No, I was going to say no child rescue running through the window like Backdraft.
How do I use the fan?
My tanker disappeared. How do I drop my hose?
I don't know. I don't even know how to get a hose. How do I get a hose, Corey?
Go in the back of the truck and press E. There's 2 hand lines per truck right now. I can put one back if you want to try it, if you don't have one.
That's all right. Somebody's cutting a hole in the roof? Boy, you're brave, bud. You're brave going up there while the whole house is on fire.
As you guys see, it's really pre-alpha, but that's why I don't mark it as a final product yet.
I died. Can you believe it? And I'm back at the fire station? No, Corey, come on.
You can teleport, so you can teleport to the truck. If you hit tab.
I'm not teleporting. I'm running. It's not that far. Not that far. How did I die in the fire? I didn't get any indicator like, like you're about to die kind of thing. How do you know when you're dying, Corey?
There's a health bar that goes down, a little red bar.
So, Corey, you're hoping to get this done by the end of the year. What kind of stuff are you looking to add into the game? You know, we've kind of said a couple things right off the bat, and you said, oh, yeah, I'm going to add this and add that. What else are you trying to do before the end of the game?
Traffic's, pedestrian, city part of the map, different part of the urban map, an airport firefighting, a bunch of different type of emergencies. Obviously, fix a lot of the bugs. Which I squash a lot of them like daily.
Can you have one guy play an arsonist that's going around setting the fires? And
that'd actually be pretty cool.
And then somebody would have to respond to that, you know. Maybe he gets a limit. Like, do you have a day-night cycle or no?
Yes.
Okay, maybe he gets only like 1 or 2 fires a day or something.
Is there a way to put the tool away while you're away from the truck, or you have to go back to the truck?
If you have the secondary, hit R is the default key, but you might have to set it in the option menu. There you go. You can grab a second tool if you want off the truck and just press R to swap them back and forth.
Oh, I see.
How many firefighters do you have on staff? You can have 6. 6 in multiplayer. You plan on expanding that, or?
Yeah, as I add each new station, which there's 2 right now, I'll be adding 2 additional players to it each time for a max of 12. And then I'm going to stress test more after that. I want to do 20, but 12 is kind of like my for sure limit.
12, that'd
right
be pretty
now.
fun. So, essentially, you have to have enough equipment to run a team, right? Or
Yeah,
to-
that's why I
to-
didn't do it right now because there's just not enough trucks. So somebody'd be left out every time.
Gotcha. You know, I'll be honest with you. This is kind of a little techie. You know, for people who are not firefighters, who know nothing about firefighting, there's some words in here and there's some things that are labeled in here. Like, I wouldn't know to go to scuba.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a full academy level. It'd be a full-blown tutorial, teach every aspect of the game, especially for like a lot of the newer people.
Non-firefighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're gonna have a
The
tutorial,
game-
like a walkthrough tutorial.
yeah.
That would be good, like a baby fire or something. You know, start with the garbage can.
Maybe be able to talk to instructors and stuff, and they'd
Yeah,
help you
maybe
out
go
and
through like a
fire-
whole, training, right? You guys go through firefighter training. They don't just hand you a hose, right?
Yep.
That would be good. That'd be good. This is kind of cool. How many people out there are actually firefighters or have volunteered as a firefighter? Alaskan, I know you are. You're a volunteer firefighter, right?
Retired, yeah.
Retired-
15 years.
15 years. That's beautiful. How about anybody else on that currently in the stream that was a firefighter or is a firefighter besides Corey?
I'm not a volunteer or anything, but I've had several firefighting training classes.
And what about on stream? Jeff Lee, you're a firefighter too? Oh, they want cat rescues. You want a cat rescue?
Cat and truce.
Cat and trees. How do I drop this fan? I've been holding this. I'm stuck with this fan in my hand. Why am I?
You
always,
can just put it back on the truck for now till all the fire's out.
why am I looking at the sky too?
Huh.
Stop
How do we
looking at
use
the sky.
items that are in our hand? So I've got a fire extinguisher out, but I can't use it.
You might be out if you already used it all. It's limited.
Okay.
And so I have the scuba equipment on, but why don't I have a mask on?
Hit M. Not to bring up the mask.
This is brilliant. This would be good to know. That's why I died last time I ran in here. And
And you breathe all the smoke.
when I was breathing smoke. Hey, put your big hose away. You showing off? You gonna have some physics effects or anything where you're if you walk into a stream you get knocked down or something like that, or is that gonna be part of it, or?
There will be some. I'm thinking about adding ragdolls for certain things. Like when you fall off the roof right now, it's kind of like a static animation. I want to do it like full blown
Gotcha.
ragdoll and stuff. Hit by a fire truck. I think it'd be funny if players went flying.
Gotcha. Now I passed by when I was a younger man. I was living in the Mojave Desert, and I happened to drive by a fire that looked exactly like this. Same kind of house and everything. Flames coming out of the windows and stuff. The firefighters just decided to kick back and spray the surrounding ground so the fire didn't catch. The desert didn't catch on fire, but they weren't bothered doing anything to the house. So what happens if we let this house burn to the ground? I mean, does the model change at all or no?
No, not yet. I want to have it so like the roof and stuff can burn off eventually. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe even that'd actually be even cooler for full structural collapse. I don't want to promise that yet because it's not like 100% feature.
Sure.
Oh boy, somebody got locked inside.
So does that mean the fire's out when the door closes?
Yeah, it resets.
Can I kick it?
I can smash it with my axe.
Oh, so okay, I see. Well, that was the next question. How do you know when the fire's out? Hey, you're stuck in there, Alaskan. Good. Welcome to living here.
I can't get out.
Welcome.
I'm trying to break it.
We'll set your house on fire. Yeah, look at you. You're like you're stuck in prison.
So
Stand
something
up.
funny is I've been fixing these as I've been going along.
Oh.
I have like a bounds that I have to set for every emergency, and some of them I forgot to set. Apparently, this is one of those emergencies.
So what's how do we get them out? Is there a way that they can just die? How do they die?
I haven't had this happen.
Do we chop? Can we chop down the door?
Ooh.
Teleport to an engine.
I can't break it with my nozzle.
Can they? Yeah, they can teleport, right? How do they teleport, Corey?
Just go on without me.
She might have to leave and come back. That's funny. I got to fix that for sure. That's like a game breaking thing right there.
Corey's
know
a
who else is
developer.
stuck in
He's
here.
here with us tonight, and he's laughing at our pain, ladies and gentlemen. so this is what you want. All right. So you there's no way to teleport right now. They can't
Not
teleport?
because she has the hose. I'm definitely gonna add some things now that I see. I've never had this happen before, so that's hilarious.
Oh, well, all right. So you're gonna have to quit.
kinda-
Quit. Come back in. What happens?
No. Teleport to the fire station.
She can't. She has the hose.
I just tried to teleport.
She can't because she has the
Just
hose.
leave without me.
Look at you. I'm at the truck.
Bye.
You're stuck in the window like a ghost. Bye, Alaskan. We love you.
You
All right.
go, I go. Oh no, wait, never mind. Leave me alone.
All right. Well, let's disconnect from this fire hydrant. Do fire hydrants have a limit on the amount of water that they have?
Nope. In the future, I would like to add the like different flow rates for certain hydrants with different color caps, like real life. So like a low GPM hydrant wouldn't be able to supply like multiple trucks, but then a big one would, higher GPM one.
Excellent. How do I get rid
I
of
know
this?
I'm kind of speaking foreign language, but it's like.
How do I get rid of this hose?
So we got to
you
turn
are
the
going to have
hydrant
to
off.
dumb it down. I mean, this is a great firefighter simulator so far from what I've seen, but I think if you want to get the general population in, you got to teach them how to be a firefighter, right? So,
Yep. You can take the hose off now. He shut it off.
oh, and I have to walk it back.
Yep.
It's
How
shrinking.
do I drop the hose?
It's shrinking all by itself.
Like I said, you might have to leave and come back. It's kind of like that's a game breaking thing I'm gonna fix tonight.
How do you retract the ladder?
Up and
Go
down
back.
on the D-pad.
Okay, I'm on keyboard.
Well, same thing. Errors.
Well, that moves the ladder left and right. It doesn't retract it.
The arrow keys, DBA.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What if I drive around without? Oh, I'm in the passenger side. Well, I don't want to be in the passenger. I'll be in the driver's side.
So the reason the hose is connected on this side is because this is the discharge of the tanker, so it can actually supply the other trucks from their intake.
I see.
And then the tanker was the one connected to the hydrant, so it's kind of like it's a relay system.
And I noticed that I couldn't drive the vehicle with the hose out.
Nope,
Okay. You
it's
should
a safety feature.
You should probably say, "Hey, dude, your hose is out." So how? Here's the problem. So Alaskan's got a hose and she's in the building if she hasn't left already.
Yeah, she
I
left.
quit out and I'm gonna join back in.
So how do we get her hose to extract?
Like I said, I haven't ran into this before, so it's a quick line of code to fix. But it's like one of those things that you don't really know until it happens, you know.
Okay, so we're like totally hosed. I have to leave to
No.
reset all this.
No, we can.
This truck, or we could just abandon this truck.
Okay, I'm back.
We're gonna be down one truck.
Hold on one second.
I think we can respawn it back at the station.
Corey, put on your God mode and blow this house up so we can get our hose back. I mean, your hose is out, dude. This is a family place. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need a hose retraction system. Does this game have a Discord? Absolutely, this game has a Discord. And hold on, let me put the info in the description. I believe Corey sent it to me. If he didn't, I'll have him resend it to me really fast, and then we'll
Yep,
make sure
no
that
problem.
we get it up
Get
there.
that
But
to you.
here it is. I got it. I got it. So let me just really quick, as we're figuring out what the heck is going on here. A lot of fun, and thanks for promoting your game. I saw that you did a GoFundMe, and I think your GoFundMe was complete with like sub 9,000 to produce the game. And then I also saw that on there that you were you had invested some money of your own to get the game built up and stuff like that. What has been the ultimate response from the community?
Hold on one second. So guys, when you throw the ladder, after you throw it, back up and it'll set with the yellow bar a show up, and that means it's set. There you go.
Whoa. Yeah, elevator of fun.
Anyway, what was your question again? I'm sorry.
Dang it, Corey's making me repeat questions to him.
Sorry.
But what has their response been, overall response been for your game coming out and stuff like that? You know, I saw that you did a GoFundMe page. I saw that you got funded. And did you just die? Nice. Falling off the ladder, you died. But what has the community responded to you? What do they think about the game? And
Most people love the game. They understand it's pre-alpha, so there's gonna be like lots of bugs and stuff along the way.
can we not get
All
off
the
this
YouTubers
line?
I've showed it to loved it, whether they're a serious YouTuber or like one of the silly YouTubers. They keep falling and dying.
Oh, I just fell through the world.
So
Nice.
overall, it's been like extremely positive from everybody. Really.
This is called Into the Mist. That's what this is called. And you can see the sky with the sun skybox. Maybe I'll hit the sun. I'm falling through the world.
Is that after you fell? Like you died?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Okay, I'm on the roof. I'm at a yellow square, and I've got a chainsaw. How do I open the roof?
You can if the emergency is not active.
Oh,
Oh, is that why I can't get back?
Yeah, I'm gonna change that now that I have the new code set up. It's like, so this is my first game I ever made. I've been working on this for about 2.5 years, so like everything's like a learning experience. I've actually remade the game from scratch 3 times. This is the 3rd time. It went through all kinds of different phases, but I fix codes as I come across, or the bugs as I come across them and as they're reported. So all this stuff will be fixed tonight.
I can't do anything, so I need to.
Where you at?
I'm falling through the world.
You can teleport.
Teleport to
Back to the
where?
station.
I tried that.
So if you hit, you can either teleport to the station, truck 1, truck 2. Are you assigned to a station?
Okay, well, help me out here because now I'm in. Okay, I finally got out of that menu. I tried teleporting, so.
Fire stations.
Yep,
Yeah, you
I
can
did
use the arrow
fire.
key.
I did
Hit
fire
enter.
station.
At the
And-
bottom, teleport.
I did. Oh, okay. Where the hell am I now? Why am I a passenger of this vehicle? Who's driving this thing? Okay, I have no idea where I'm at, but I guess I'm good.
If you teleport to truck 1, that's the tanker that came from that station. I grabbed it, so it should bring you back over to us, I believe.
No, when I teleport to truck 1 now, I'm in. It looks like I'm next to.
That's truck 2 is the one that I took in.
Looks like I'm next to a prison or something. And
Yeah,
a
that's
bunch,
the other fire station.
and a bunch of storage facility.
Yep, that's station 2.
Is somebody in the truck? Is that why I can't teleport to it? See, if I teleport to truck 1, I go back to where I'm currently at right now.
Oh, hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Teleport truck 2. Let's see. It lets me just click on truck 2, and it'll take you back to us.
All right, beautiful. Back to the broken hose one, right?
Yep.
All right, and now the house hasn't loaded in at all. Oh, dang it! Maybe I could have ran in there while I was still loading. We got the hose. All right, what's our mission now? What's our mission now?
So there's more calls to respond to now. There's a brush fire, some pallets on fire at the dock, and a CO or natural gas alarm.
All right, somebody putting the ladder away. So
Yep.
we could take this other truck, right?
Yep, tanker's good to go. Rip on the engine.
Who's in the green hat?
I am.
Hop in.
What responder?
Trying
what are you
to.
guys here? Damn it.
The back door, the one directly right in front of you.
All right, I'm in.
We're gonna go to the hazardous gas alarm. Is that where we're? Is that where we're at? 2 Oak?
No, 2 Oak is on one of the developments down the street.
Okay, Warfred, I think we've got legs that are propped up at the moment.
Oh, okay. That's why it won't let me go into gear. Yep, you're right. The outriggers are there.
Oh, okay. I see what how you're
call.
indicating. The fire is a little fire symbol on the. All right. Well, I'm going to 2 Oaks, guys. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not, but I'm driving there. I don't know who's with me, but I'm I'm by myself. Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Corey, we crashed, bud. We crashed. We crashed, Corey. We crashed.
Hey, but you flipped over. You're good.
How do come around me from behind or something?
Okay, Wharf Rat. I'm
stuck.
good. I'm in.
Hold on. I'm coming. I'm stuck on the mountain. Hold
All
on.
right. Fire prodigy, what's going on? Fire truck incoming.
Maybe.
I think they went the other way there, Wharf Rat.
I'm gonna ram you. I'm gonna pick
okay.
up some speed and ram
All
you.
right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing, Fire Prodigy. Mohammed, what's going on?
Yes.
So Boise Triathlete says, so all you firefighters that do EMT, where are all the Jerrys and Barrys? I missed it. Is that like an inside joke or something? Are you just leaving me here on the side?
I'll come back. I got my truck stuck on the mountain.
I'm feeling kind of naked here.
I'll bring the bigger truck to ram you with.
I feel like a tortoise that can't get up. Wait. Oh, I got myself righted. Oh, forget it. Got it. I need to stay on the right side of the road? I kind of was. I felt that I was. So, Corey, how big's your map?
It's only halfway done, but there's an industrial area, a prison, 2 developments, this whole road, a campground. It's pretty decently sized for Unreal Engine, I think, so far.
All right.
It's really hard to optimize, but as you can see, I got the stutters down to just little hitches, which isn't too bad to me. Like, I don't think it's that bad compared to what it was. I used to stutter for a bit.
Sure, and as you learn more, you'll figure out how to make it more performant.
Yep.
I see that there's no restriction. I can drive anywhere and cut across country if I want to.
Yep, with the exception of the new area mountain, I have it blocked off so people can't cheat and look at it before I'm done.
Gotcha. Is
You
that
have to drive directly over a mountain to get to that, though.
so? I'm at Two Oaks. I think I'm at Two Oaks. I don't see any fire going on here.
Oh, I found a fire.
Are you at Two Oaks?
I don't know.
You're supposed to be on Two Oaks.
2 Oaks, so that's a hazard gas alarm. So I'll show you guys how to do that call.
You're supposed to be over here,
Okay,
helping me out here.
how do we tell where we're at?
Right. Well, I noticed that on the compass, it'll show you the little fire symbol of the current call that you're going to.
Yeah, there'll be a full map once the roads are laid out.
Oh, like a like
World
you
map.
can actually get to a map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, well,
All right, so I'm here.
I think...
So if you go into the truck equipment, you'll see a gas meter.
Ask me. Oh, is this gonna blow up if we do something wrong?
Oh, that would be awesome.
If we blow up,
I kind of want that. That's actually a pretty good idea. I've been wanting to spice up the calls a bit.
you have a destructible door for the one that we have access to. Is that what you're saying? That's a great destructible door, by the way. But why don't you make the whole house destructible? Hey, chop this one open.
It's unlocked, so you can just open it.
What the hell?
So as you can see, it says LEL on the gas meter. It's
Yeah.
lower explosive limit.
Okay.
It's pretty much just natural gases in the house. So if you come back to this red thing in the backyard,
Yeah.
this will
it's-
secure
oh,
the
yeah.
utilities to the house.
I see it. It jumped to 10 in the middle of the house, actually.
So you activate it, turns blue. It means it's been secured, and then someone can just get a fan and run it through the house. I actually might make it explode later on. That's a really good idea. I like that.
You know, when I first came out here, it was red. So somebody, is this blue? It looks black to me.
Once you activate it and secure it, it turns a different color to let you know it's activated.
Nice. Corey's doing his fly little imitation there. He's kind of looking like he's riding a bike or something. DBA, are you blue? You're green. Who's blue?
I'm green. Yep.
Otto's blue.
I died and I showed up here.
Awesome. Otto, I went and saw the inside of your neck. It was kind of scary, buddy.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
I know. I actually see your teeth. You have teeth, dude. You have. I see. The only thing you have is a teeth and a tongue, though. But your mouth is not open. But you have teeth and tongue.
Invisalign for the win.
Do you have anything else? Hey, wait, stay there, man. I was looking down your body. Hold on. Let me get the camera in there. See if you got any other parts. No, you're just an empty shell, except for teeth and tongue. If I don't believe you're alive. If you would have had an organ in there, I would have believed it. You're a zombie firefighter. No soul. He's got no soul. All right, so you put a fan in here, and yeah, I see. It's like it's at 0. But this was kind of. I mean, what really is happening in this one? I mean,
Right, so
I understand that
basically-
it is, you know, somebody vented the roof and smoke is coming out of it, and I'm not too sure why.
So basically, you get here, you have gas inside the residence. We secured it, and then we blew all the gas out that was remaining with the fan. And now, if you go to the CAD, you'll see that it's marked as under control, and it's pending reset. The reason it doesn't reset is because we're here and we're inside this it's zone.
Don't anybody go in the house. You'll be stuck.
No,
in there
this
for-
one's good. This one's good.
This one's good. This one's fine. All right, Kate, right, because you can chop down the door. Don't worry about it. I have to tell you, I'll be honest with you. Maybe this is very realistic, but it was very anticlimactic from a game perspective because, of course, gas is invisible, and while you do have a level indicator, there was like it didn't feel like there was anything going on in that. I didn't feel like I was involved in anything.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna add. Different objects, like maybe a stove or something that's hissing, like natural gas or something out of it, and you got to secure the stove. And if you don't, you have a chance, every second you're in there for the house to blow up. I think that'd be pretty cool.
What's the objective for these houses to begin with, anyways? Because the last house that we were in didn't have any furniture or anything.
I'll be fully detailing the houses out at a later date. Right now, it's kind of like me blocking out the map and stuff.
Okay.
Some houses have furniture, some houses don't. They'll all have furniture eventually.
Okay.
And different objects in the yard, and stop signs, and red lights, and
Okay.
everything
So
else.
more detail to come on some of the objects that are going to be in and around the house and stuff like that. Make them look lived in and stuff, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's go to the shipping yard. There's some pallets on fire, which everybody loves to watch pallets burning. I'll be a passenger this time. I don't want to drive. Let me get here and get in the passenger side. I can't. All right. Check that out. Old truck is jumping.
Yeah, I was doing that at the other house too.
How many people allowed in the truck, Corey?
Up to 5 in each truck.
Why can't we get in this truck? Oh, I did. Wait. Stop. Oh, you were on top of somebody. I don't see anybody driving this. Hold on. I'm a little confused.
Otto's driving it.
Otto, you're driving it?
Yeah, you can't see me because I have no soul.
Right, okay. That makes sense now. That makes sense. I understand. But I can't seem to get in the vehicle anymore.
Hold on.
All right, I jumped in. Okay, I did your jump thing, and now I'm in. All right. We have this. The soulless is driving this. Otto, take us, buddy. Take us. Hey, watch out for that house. Nobody's moved in yet. Their furniture is coming, so don't put a big hole in their wall. Stream controller in the future? Are you talking about controls in the future? Is that what you're asking, Corey? If you guys have questions, definitely ask Corey. Can you make your own models in Blender and add them to the game? Are you still going to have modding support?
Yes, eventually I will add that. I really want that. Custom textures, possibly custom trucks and stuff.
Okay, which call are we heading to?
The pallet's on fire.
Pallet's on fire, yeah. You have to select it and you'll get a little fire icon in your HUD navigation. Big hole in the wall might help them move in furniture. An 1890s version. Ooh, dude, I'm liking your idea here. Start off like in the very beginning of firefighting with bucket lines. You know, back in the old when you're just throwing some buckets of water on something, right?
Hip boots and stuff, long coats. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, and then move into like a little horse cart and buggy. And then, yeah, move through the progression. Wow, that's a great idea. Well, that's version 2. You just gave Corey his second game. History of firefighting. Into the Fire 1980s or 1700 version.
Ben Franklin style.
Ben Franklin. Right.
Horse-drawn.
Into the Fire by Gaslight.
Right. Leave it not knowing that natural gas is around because you would know that unless you got on the scene. Okay. 1980s had firehouses and trucks. They didn't have like maybe horse-drawn trucks, right?
In the 1800s, they had like horse-drawn stuff.
Yeah, it was
1980s.
horse-drawn, Dr. Phil. They didn't have trucks. They would call them like would they call them fire trucks even though they're a carriage?
Somebody run to the fire.
I don't know.
I've been here for a bit, but all I have is extinguishers. There's no water on this truck.
Jameson on a mission? Is that like Jameson drinking Jameson you're on a mission? Or you're on a mission to drink Jameson? Game looks great. I love the idea. You should have a side mission rescuing a cat from a tree. That was already asked. But good, people want that for sure. Version 3 Fahrenheit 451 style where you just burn the books. You burn books? Okay.
Oh.
A little Ray Bradbury kind of concept there.
Now tell me the technique, the proper technique for using a hose. Do you go up and down, left and right, make little circles? What do you do?
So you can play however you want.
You can play with your hose however you want, TBA.
But however, if you do spread in like a pattern, you'll actually put out more fire than if you just kept in one spot.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. For all 38 of you that are watching right now, there's some tips if you like do pattern style. Maybe something. Maybe you'll get coins or something. Something will pop up.
It does work though.
It does work. Excellent. Let's see here. Grid free. Can add a racetrack or other forms of dangerous entertainment that requires emergency services. Give people a way to do something and interact in more ways. Interesting concept.
It's pretty cool.
Corey, where are you? Which helmet? Yellow?
I'm white.
Firefighter Prodigy, the most realistic and fun firefighting game.
Get your tools.
Join the fire department as a volunteer. Good suggestion. At any rate, that's a really good suggestion. If you have the ability or capability to do that, the nerve, whatever it takes, definitely do that because having more emergency responders is always a good thing.
Okay, I think it's done.
I heard
How do
fire
I drop
companies.
the hose?
Walk up to the back of the truck and press E.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna put an auto putback button too for people.
It'd be nice just to be able to drop the hose too where you're at.
Yeah.
God, a fireworks factory? Oh my god. This looks like a game that would be on the Switch. I think so. Well, that's a good question. Do you plan on porting this out to other things? You're doing this with what's your engine? Is it Unity?
Unreal Engine 4.
It's Unreal Engine. Okay. I don't know if Unreal has the ability to port out to other operating systems. It does. Are you
Quick press of a button.
Yeah. Are you planning on porting out to other operating systems when you're complete?
Yeah, I would like to bring it to PlayStation, Xbox. Switch would have to get its own special version. This wouldn't run on Switch, but I definitely want to bring it to consoles once in a more polished state.
Okay.
A lot of bugs to fix.
Where are we going
All right,
next?
where to next?
Somebody taking us somewhere else. I'm kind of reading chat and talking and watching people put out fires. DBA did one hell of a job on the pallets. Personally, I wouldn't have called the fire department. I just would have gotten I don't know, maybe a forklift and just pushed them into the water. But that would have been me, you know. I would have saved the fire department a trip, and that probably also would have saved me a bill too.
Okay, I selected brush fire, and I think I'm driving the truck, except it's not moving. So
You gotta press down on the arrows to put it in drive.
Do you have a D and R and stuff like that, and a P, a DPR?
You talking to me?
No, DBA.
okay, yes, I do.
Hey, we're leaving Blue Hat. Whoever's driving, get Blue Hat.
Get in!
Get in. You want to stay here? That's fine with us. You stay here.
I'm trying,
Everybody
it
keeps
won't let me
jumping
in.
out.
I think you got to jump on like the side when I had the same problem. You had to kind of jump and
I'm in
stuff.
park.
I'm waiting on Blue Hat.
Oh, it's just on the.
Okay, Blue Hat's
Come on,
in.
Chief.
I'm in.
Get in here, Chief.
Michael Hall, I'm not too sure what you're asking me, buddy. Midnight on Xbox only, anytime on Let's Play, love to play, have no social media. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
That was amazing. You just drove through the tanks.
Sweet.
Where's the...
I didn't know we were playing Wreckfest tonight. You took that on 3 wheels.
That's the way I roll.
Where's the jump? Where's the jumps?
You know, you didn't. You probably should have chosen a different truck to ride in. I'm not the safest.
Jameson, I don't think I'm going to read that response, bud. I don't think that was very appropriate. Forest fires, water bombers, all the extras allow water bombing everywhere with destruction on, of course. Oh my god, come on. This is a firefighting game, not a destruction game.
Okay, I think
I'm not...
I'm driving past the fire, but I'm not seeing it.
Dr.
which
Phil,
fire?
what is WDYT? I don't do acronyms, unless they're coding acronyms.
There we go. There's a fire.
Oh, hell yeah. What do I think on this game? 100% honesty? Well, I think he's got some work to do. But I like the concept. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a firefighting simulator before. I'll be 100% honest with you. I haven't really looked for one. But I like the concept a lot. And I think that, you know, this is Corey's first game. I think for a first game, this is pretty rock solid. And so, I mean, you can see that there's some defects in there. We've got some graphical flashing in here. Audio-wise, I'm not hearing much of a fire kind of thing. I think, you know, Corey's taking it from a perspective of realism, since he is a firefighter. But I think, you know, maybe you need to go a little bit over the top with some of this stuff because it is somewhat of a game. Like, I walk up to the fire, and while I do hear some flames, I would think that would be kind of, you know, more roaring or something like that. But the flames look good. The graphics, they're a little bit sparse in the amount of vegetation and stuff like that, but I don't think you need to overdo it. I mean, this area looks pretty cool. You know, I think all that stuff, to be 100% honest with you, is things that Corey is going to learn over time. And I think for a first game developer and just jump... I mean, do you have any programming... Corey, do you have any programming experience? Or is this you just decided to take this on, jump into this, knowing nothing, right? Is that the concept that I'm getting?
Yeah, I've been doing it for about 2.5 years, 3 years now. So I mean, I have a decent amount of experience now. But when
No, but I
first
mean, when you
did
started this,
absolutely nothing.
when you
Yeah,
came up with
nothing.
this concept, did you have experience?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing, right? So this is right. He jumped into the fire, right? I mean, this is like for learning, for a game that you're learning on, you know, learning development, learning game mechanics, learning how to create a video game and stuff like that. I think he's done a great job so far, and I think that Corey's 26. Oh, did you hear that from another stream? Are you 26, Corey?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, well, see. So started when he was 24. I knew he was a young man. But how did you just go into the truck like that? Okay, I got it. You had to be in the right side of the door or something. We're just letting this fire burn, huh? Who's putting this out?
We're going up a mountain right now, so.
Okay. All right.
I got lost. I had to figure out how to find the fire. So
Can we
I'm
attach
going
a
straight.
hose from the back into the water? Is that something that we can do? We just drop a hose into the water. Is there any pump on this thing?
That'd be coming. I'm drafting. But if you're in the rescue truck, the big boxy one, then no. You have to be in an engine.
No, can't do that. I just got to grab some equipment, huh?
Yeah, you can keep replacing the extinguisher.
You grab the
Run out.
extinguishers. All right. All right, we're going in. Going in with an extinguisher. This is the safest thing to do. Why doesn't my extinguisher work? Oh, good. I died. I died from the fire. And I'm back at the fire station, number 3. Good. Well, I'm just going to sit here. Can I sit down? Hell no, I can't sit down. Not yet. Coming soon. Sit here and
teleport back.
sit. I can teleport back. Oh, okay. TBA. Dang it. I was having fun.
Hey, I need help here.
Teleport to truck 1. I died, dude. Hold on.
Yeah, I did too.
How do you
Keep dying
use,
trying to put this fire out.
how do you use a fire extinguisher?
I need a GPS indicator.
I
What?
think you just hold down the button, but you have to. It takes a little while to put it out, so you got to kind of aim it on a particular flame for a little while.
You guys went to the brush fire, right? Because I'm at a brush fire and I'm all alone. Nobody else is here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm here at a brush fire.
I hold
Yeah,
with
so am I.
the right mouse button. I hold it, and then I hit what left mouse button to use it.
Yes.
You can just, yeah, you gotta zoom in, like aim in with it, and then spray it.
Oh, damn it! I didn't even learn how to spray my extinguisher. You blue hat guy.
Sorry.
Damn it! How did you?
I took away your phone because I
You
had
took
no
away
sight.
my. Oh, I
Okay.
finally got to use this thing. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go. I don't think you put it all the way out, so I'm gonna take care of this. There's no indicator on the extinguisher. How do you know when you're out? Oh, now I'm
It
out.
stops spraying.
It stops working, right?
Smoke stops coming.
It stops working. All right, I'm getting back in the car. It's safer in the car.
All right, we're gonna try something else.
Yeah, let's do one we haven't done yet.
Okay, we got hazardous gas,
Well, hold on. we
rental
didn't-
house fire, a residential house fire, rubbish fire. I don't think we've done that before.
How do you get rid of the fire extinguisher?
You can just hit remove all, or just click on it.
Oh, hey, I found another fire.
Click on the fire extinguisher? How do you click on
Like
the
if
fire
you go
extinguisher?
to the tool menu on the trucks.
Okay. Or you might be a little ambitious to try to get it out at the end of the year. There's a couple things you got to walk some people through here.
Okay, is everybody in?
Yep.
Yes,
Dr.
right in
Phil,
this
so
phone
did I give you a good enough response? Did you appreciate that response or no? Midnight Zero fires too. I know, right? Why doesn't my extinguisher work? Okay, I died. You laughing at me? Was this game made with Unreal Engine 4? I'm not sure.
Yep.
Yes. Answer to the question is yes. Midnight only plays on PC. Yeah, I play on PC. Sorry, was saying love to play with you anytime on Xbox as I have no media. I record to but love to rock Astro Ground RU game on Xbox with you, bro. You're badass. Only gamer I choose to play along with. Thanks, Michael Hall. I appreciate it. I think I understand what you're saying. You would like to play on Xbox with me and Astroneer. We have a dedicated server, but today we're not playing Astroneer, bud. We're playing Into the Flames, which I have done several times today. And if you guys haven't already, go to Into the Flames on Steam. Did I put the link on there? I put the link to the Discord. Let me put the link to Steam on there as well. And check it out. Corey's got it for $19.99. It's a decent price. I don't know if do you expect to have a price increase as you get closer to release date, or what do you think?
No, I'll be keeping it $19.99 forever.
Oh, okay, so $19.99 forever. Do you plan on doing DLCs and stuff like that? What's your plan for this game long term?
Long term, I want to make sure it's as content packed as possible prior to like any like. I don't know if I'm going to do DLC, but I want to make sure that the package feels worth it and that it's polished and there's not really too many bugs. Like I want it to feel like a complete game. I don't want to like pull other games where they immediately start making DLC before their game's done. You know, it's a bad rep.
I don't know. It seemed to work well with Arc, but you do it however you want to do it, man. We're gonna put out tires. You can't put out tires. You can put out tires with a fire extinguisher.
We're gonna try.
All right.
I don't know who has the other truck.
All right. Well, let me grab. I know. We're stuck with just whatever garbage we have because somebody is. Did I see hooligan on the list? What's a hooligan? A little kid comes out and starts screaming at you?
It's a Halligan, and you can use it to force doors and stuff.
It's a Halligan.
Yep, it's like a pry bar almost.
I read it as a hooligan.
It's the best tool in the world.
It's the best tool in the world? We should buy one on Amazon today?
Yes.
All right. Everybody needs a Halligan. Why do I feel like we're in the Lorax? Everybody needs a Schneeb. Everybody needs a Schneeb. Isn't that how that goes? Schneed. It's a Schneed. I got transport back to the truck because I died somehow. I don't know how I died, but I died. Where did all the tires go? Oh, there they are. They loaded. Never mind.
And they're no longer on fire. So
tires like that went out. You know, I remember tire fires when I was a younger man, and they said, "Oh yeah, a whole tire, fire, used tire site is on fire. It's gonna be burning for like 10,000 years." Can you actually put out tires? I thought you couldn't put out tires.
Yeah, you can. Enough water.
Enough water?
Mulch is kind of sucks putting out too, but enough water eventually goes out.
Oh.
Now, like if a coal mine or something catches on fire, that's gonna be burning for like ever. Like there's no putting that out. Like Silent Hill, kind of like there's like a small village in PA or a small town, Pennsylvania, where like their coal mine caught on fire and it's still burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that'd be hard too because you'd have to get into the tunnels, and I'm sure it's filled with gas, and you probably couldn't see in there, and that's like crazy stuff. Hey, let Corey back in the truck.
Maybe.
Let's see here. Will you have any multi-story fires, like a skyscraper or multi-building fires?
So when the city comes, I already tested it, so it works. You'll be able to pull up and you have like a 50-story building with like fire showing from like the I don't know, the top floor and stuff. A couple floors will be off. The cool thing with my fire system I designed is I can put as much fire as I want down without it affecting performance. Like there's a dock building that takes about 45 minutes to an hour and a half to put out because there's so much fire in it. So there'll be huge fires later on.
Okay. People are asking how long did it take you to learn how to dev the game, but I think Corey said that he's been working on this for 2 years, and this is his first game, so I would say 2 years. But how long did it take you to get something that was somewhat functional? Because I played with a little bit of Unreal Engine. I mean, you're starting off with a map, and you probably use their terrain editor to get a map going, and actually this kind of feeds into it. Somebody asked, do you have to put every single tree down individually, and I think that's more brush related, but go ahead, tell us all about it.
So in the last 2.5 years, like I said, there was 3 versions of this game. I had to restart from scratch 3 times because I found better ways to do it. It went from being single player only to multiplayer, then single player only, and then now it's multiplayer again. And it's been a rough time in the beginning because multiplayer is a whole different like ball game. Like single player, it's kind of easy. You code it happens no matter what. But with replication and everything else, you have to ask the server for permission, and then it goes out to all the people playing. It's extremely hard, but that's pretty much it. I mean, 2.5 years, and you kind of you learn your downfalls, you learn what you're weak at, and then you kind of study up on it.
What about yeah, sure. What about modeling and stuff like that? What are you doing all the models? Are you buying your models? How are you going about doing that?
So I didn't really with focusing on Unreal Engine, I don't really model too much. I'm okay at modeling. Like I modeled the hose bed on the one engine, and I can do a lot of smaller models. And I modeled the part of the helmet, the little reflectors on it. But all the big models and fire trucks and stuff I buy, or like I contract it out.
Gotcha.
And I'm completely open with everybody about it. Like I buy assets and stuff because I just don't have time to learn both, you know.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know if anybody's been like shaming you on that, or if you feel that this is like cheaty, but it's absolutely not. I think, you know, there are reasons why people build, you know, controls, or people build, you know, I'm a developer, but I do business applications, and you could build, let's say, a grid from ground up, but why would you when somebody else has built it and it's got all the features and it's feature rich and it's packed and they test just that particular grid? Why would I want to invest time, effort, and energy into it? So I don't ever feel bad about saying, yeah, I'm using a third-party controller, or in your case, using a third-party model or whatever. The models look good. I mean, I see that you're also loading your distance loading stuff. So I'm in the vehicle right now, and I've got a tree that's fully rendered, but 3 trees away, that tree is not fully rendered. It's not animated at all. While the fire is animated, the tree beyond the fire is not animated. So you're clearly loading in your high level assets as you need them, and this is obviously to manage performance problems, right?
Yep. So this is also my first time doing an open world map, so it's kind of funny. In around April, I started putting this map together. And before that, I only had the smaller emergencies. And I didn't know I had to do something called level streaming, which you don't want the whole map loaded if the player's not going to use it, like you just said. And it was using like 11 gigs of RAM. So I spent about 2 months optimizing, and now it only uses about like 1 to 2 gigs.
Nice. So. I didn't even actually look at that. Let me alt tab look at my task manager and see what kind of resources. Let's see if you're burning up my video card or not.
How come I'm not getting any water out of this truck?
This truck is empty.
Empty.
I emptied the whole truck on that fire, and it's still going.
Oh, well, go load us up. Find a fire. There's got to be something in the prison, right? You should have prisoners on the right up against the fence screaming, "Yeah, burn, baby, burn!"
Prisoners roaming around actually is playing. I wanted to do that. I thought it was
Cool.
pretty cool.
So I'm actually looking at the task manager, and you know, the application's running 14.5% CPU, which is not that bad. My GPU, it's running about 33%. It's not kicking down any doors. I mean, it's not. I mean, obviously, I'm not burning up my video card here. My room is not even warm yet, so it's very not intensive right now. I probably could use a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're running the hose down. You're running the hose down to the water.
Can you draft?
That's coming. He used to have old builds, but I had an issue with it and removed it for now. It's coming though.
Whoop.
Any other questions for Corey? Sorry, Corey. Any other questions for Corey out there? Go ahead, Corey. What were you saying?
Back to the modeling. I feel as long as you don't lie to your like fans and everybody else that you're making the models, I think it's perfectly fine. I think the people that say they are making the models and they're really just buying them are like the issues with it. You're kind of like taking credit for other people's work.
I don't think you. Well, yes. I mean, you shouldn't be claiming that you made the models. That's obviously wrong. But I've seen several games out there that, you know, I play around with the Unity engine a little bit, and I've seen people that have used assets out of the asset store, and they don't claim that they're their own, but they don't say that they're not coming forth and saying that, you know, I've made it with a bunch of asset packs. I don't think you have to say that you made it with. Who cares?
Oh, no, I'm not saying that, but I've actually ran into developers where they said they made the models, and then you turn around and you find them right on the website.
Yeah, you find. Yeah.
That's kind of like the scummy move, I think. Like, as long as you're honest about your game development, I feel like it. Like, if you just look at the Steam reviews, and like a lot of them, like the developer's a good guy. He's like, he talks to us, he takes like, as long as you're nice to your community, and you really like listen to their feedback, suggestions, and you don't lie to them, it like puts your game ahead, like miles ahead. Just from building a strong community. Sure,
transparency is really good. I think to build a good community, you're going to need to have some sort of transparency. I mean, you look at, you know, big games that have come out and lied, and why they got some backlash. They maybe survived it, you know, but it's not good policy. Definitely not good policy. Dr. Phil wants to know how finished on a scale from 1 to 100 would you say your game is?
It's probably at like 40%. The mechanics are mostly done. I mean, I'm gonna have more mechanics, but the biggest thing is the bug fixing and then getting the maps done.
All right, so you have out of your functionality list, you said most of it's done. How much more functionality do you think you have going into it?
So as I add each new area, I'm gonna add like around 1 to 2 new mechanics, and then I'm gonna have a second open world map that's like desert based, then more mechanics. So probably like half the mechanics are done that are coming to the game. So there'll be like twice as much that there is now when the game's done.
Do you feel that you're going to be releasing as you go along, or are you going to like hold it for like one big massive update for when you do the release? Do you have enough information in the game right now to fix all of your defects, or you plan out releasing functionality as you go along to respond to defects that you might find?
So I release bug fixing updates probably like multiple times a week. As they get reported, I try to fix them. Now, when it comes to new mechanics, I find it like that if you release like one new mechanic a week, it doesn't strike as much. But if I do a major update, as in like I try to do one a month, and I have like maybe like 5 to 6 new things, new truck lights, like new areas, it brings a lot more people back than people just getting a tiny little taste, like one piece of candy. You'd rather have the whole bag of candy at once, you know what I mean? Than to get drip fed candy.
I understand that. I understand it's good to get a handful of features that you can play with new stuff, and it's just content, right? I
bug fix and I add a bunch of little things weekly that are just smaller fixes, smaller additions, and then the big additions, I save for the bigger updates, which is only once a month, so you don't have to wait too long, and it gives me time to prototype them, test them.
Somebody just put down a yellow tent. What is that all about?
So that's the hazmat decontamination tent. With the hazmat suit, there is a hazmat leaking barrel incident where you got to search through the green smoke for the barrel, and then you secure it in the truck, and then afterwards you're contaminated, and you got to walk under the tent to clean your gear off before you can put it back.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. Michael asked, was this on Kickstarter as a simulator?
I always market it as not 100% a simulator, but it's a mix of simulation and arcade gameplay. Kind of like the best of both worlds. It's never meant to be super serious, but it's never meant to be completely silly either. So I've been really careful with the marketing for that because I don't want to disappoint either fan base that I have going. So there'll be silly features coming that'll be optional, and there'll also be more realistic features coming that'll also be optional. So,
right.
I have a recommendation for UI if that's not inappropriate.
Sure.
When you're walking by, I'm at the front door, I should get a thing that says, hit E to drive, and then, hit E to get in the passenger seat, and then as I keep going, hit E to access tools, like behind the back.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, I agree. With like a little icon or something, possibly.
Something that you would see that you could do something there, and if you're near the fire and you have a fire extinguisher, it could say LMB use extinguisher or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree. I used to have it, but I had it like bugged out, so I removed it and never added it back yet. But it's under 10% plan.
D&B mixes modeling is its own skill set. I have over 12 years, and I can't put the time into actually game development because it takes too much time. Totally hear that. I did a project in my 20s to model out an elephant, and man, I couldn't believe how much time it took just pushing pixels to make it look like an elephant. And that was just one model. So if you look at the scene that we're looking at right now, where you're looking at trees and fences and, towers and buildings and all that stuff, I mean, that's just time intensive. Somebody's doing the work. So no biggie with using assets.
Like I talked about, I learned the opposite end of that spectrum. I did game development, but couldn't do modeling all the way. And the big thing that gets me is UV mapping. I don't know if you guys know about that, but it's
texturing, UV mapping, yeah.
Like where you like unwrap the texture or unwrap the models and stuff. I can never get the hang of it.
What other kind of effects are you going to put in here? I mean, it kind of seems like vanilla Unreal lighting effects and stuff like that. Or do you plan on trying to get more realistic lighting effects going on, or is this going to be it for the first round?
So I'm adding like where the emergency lights affect the environment. This lighting is actually really good. It's just the days are kind of slow, It does have a full nighttime. It has rain, weather. The headlights on the truck, if you turn them on, they're all volumetric, so you can like it almost looks like you're looking through the fog.
Right.
The only trucks that currently have that, you can only kind of see it at night right now. Daytime you can't really see them, but
Okay.
I'll be
The
adding new fire effects and stuff.
the day-night cycle and the weather effects, is that from a pack 2? Is that something that you added in from an asset store?
Yep, I do have a level designer that I do most of the work, but he comes back and adds finer details and does the lighting. Prior to this, he did the lighting by hand, but I just replaced it with I replaced it with a pack.
A pack, yeah.
Yeah.
Why no clouds? That's probably.
It's a clear day. There's clouds. This is just a clear day. There's different weather types.
Oh, cool. Let's see.
If you're the host, if you hit 4, numpad 4, it'll speed up the day a little bit.
Supposed to be up today. I get no indication though when I do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's kind of like a dev build thing.
gotcha. Let's see here.
Which call are we heading to now?
A fire.
Well,
I
I
am
currently
gonna
have
add
a
more
commercial
variety to
fire
fire.
and a residential fire. So
Commercial
Go
fire.
commercial, yeah. I haven't seen commercial fire yet. Let's see. Vehicle damage coming soon. This is probably not like a, you know, I wouldn't think Corey wanted to go to that level, but are you thinking vehicle damage at all or no?
It's not currently planned. I mean, I'm not gonna say no 100%, but I have nothing planned for it.
Yeah, I
as
wouldn't
of
think
yet.
that this is, you know, it's not a racing game or anything like that.
I will be adding new fire effects, new fire mechanics.
And it seems like an infinite amount of equipment, right? Did you
Yep.
plan on doing like limited loadouts?
So the ladders are limited that people can spam because I had someone put up like 1 million ladders. They completely like encircled the building with it. It was hilarious, but it causes like frame rate issues and stuff.
Sure.
But there's nothing really like too limited besides like the ladders and the tents.
Okay, so
Like
you're not
I
going
said-
to go realistic to the point where, you know, an engine only holds like maybe 5 fire extinguishers and X
Oh,
amount,
no,
X
no.
amount of hose and stuff like that, right?
No, the only thing is you won't find like a saw on the engine. Like I try to give each truck their own purpose. And the hazmat stuff is on the rescue, and you won't find that on the other trucks.
Okay.
How do we use the fire hydrant to get us water?
So you walk up to the driver's side, one of the engines. On their intake, press E. And then turn on the hydrant with the hydrant tool after the line's been connected.
Who's in the blue hat?
I was in the menu and it locked up on me and the truck rolled down in the water, so it's kind of
And you
gone.
can turn it on.
Yeah, it's stuck. Can't go anywhere.
You turn on the hydrant now. Just like that, you have water.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you grab a saw, you can cut the garage door.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Oh, rotary saw.
Which truck are you guys in? 1 or 2?
I think I'm driving 1.
Like I said, even though the game's been pre-op, it's only been out on Steam for like 2 months. I feel like it's getting into a pretty good state than what it was like a few months ago. Trying my hardest to keep it updated.
A little icon next to the truck 1, truck 2, so we know which one's the ladder, which one's the engine, might be really helpful. Because I need to delete this truck, but I have no idea which truck it is.
Or just the typical designator on the side of the truck like they normally are.
I already sawed those doors, sir. You're a little slow on the saw. Who's shooting their water all over the place?
Only the red doors on this one. It's just like a small garage fire.
Get it on the fire. Oh yeah, that's brick, man. Can't do anything with that. Okay, got rid of the saw. Go to the truck. Press E.
Oh, there's only 2 lines at a time on each truck. That's
2
why.
lines, damn it!
Okay,
Damn it, there's 6 of us here, Corey.
I'll put my line away. You can get my line.
No, go ahead. I'll watch you. No, I'll
You can
watch
grab
you.
an extinguisher if you want off the rescue or
I'll
something.
watch you. Last time I used extinguisher, I died. DB, I'll hold your hose for you because you look kind of shaky there, bud.
Oh yeah.
How'd you crouch?
Left control.
Oh God, I went into first person mode.
How do you do that?
V.
If you hold V, it puts in first person.
V takes you into first person. Cool. Private property, no trespassing. Sorry guys, you can't go in. You have to spray your hose from the door. The backside of the sign says
go wherever I
it
want.
says you'll be shot. It says you'll be shot. Yeah, I feel like we should all be cheering. You should have a cheer thing so we can cheer these guys on. Go! Put out your fire! Yeah! Do it! Go! DB, that's some talent you got there, bud.
Oh, yeah?
Strafing with a hose. Was that you strafing with a hose?
Yeah, it was.
All right.
That's the way I roll.
Maybe you can, aim it towards the ground, shoot yourself up in the air if you can't stand back up again. You're too tired. No?
Not working.
It didn't work, huh?
Yeah, there's no
force on the hose, huh?
kickback. Yep. What happens if you die with a hose?
To put it back for you.
Okay, well, let's find out.
Yeah, put your hose away. I didn't like you having that hose after the fact. Hey, give me a hose, man. Give me a hose. I'll show you to put out a fire. Bonsai! Yep. I didn't last very long. I should have put out a mask on or something.
Yep, I got a mask on now.
You got a mask on now? Does the fire recatch? So if we stop putting it out, will
It will in the future.
Say it again?
It will in the future.
That's a future thing.
Yep.
Okay, so it'll continue to keep
Unless
burning.
it flashes. Flashes happen. Flashovers. 2 to 7 minutes. It's like random. Brown smoke up here, and then everything will catch you back on fire. It's like a chance if it happens. So.
Well, what haven't we done, Corey? We've done a lot. What haven't we done?
The only thing, there's a bunch of different variations of fire, but the hazardous gas leaks we haven't.
Hazardous gas leaks? Yeah, let's try that after this.
That's different than the gas leak we had earlier?
Yeah,
this is
it's like a hazmat situation.
Yeah, he said it was green or something. We want to go to the green gases.
And this is like one of the things that's like less serious. It's a little bit more silly. As in, like, in real life, you don't really like see something like that most of the time. Or like any time. There could be green gas, not saying that, but
you guys
just
are
find a
done.
barrel.
You got stuck in there. You're dead. You're dead to me now.
Oh no!
You're dead to me.
You can teleport out this time. You don't have the hose. You're good.
I have the hose again.
Oh wait, door opened up for
It
you.
opens.
Nice.
You're free.
You're free. Get out. Get out. You
I can't.
You can't walk past the door. No. The invisible wall. You're
This is why I engineered.
Look, I can get past you. The host
This
can
is
go
why
past.
I let my. This is why I let my husband be the firefighter, and I engineered.
Look, the host can go past. Look at that's an interesting defect, Corey. I can walk right
Yeah.
past her.
I teleported out. It won't let me back in.
And you guys are stuck on the. Give me your hose. Give me your hose, woman. Stop spraying your hose. Give it to me. Pass it over.
I can't drop it.
Let go of your hose. Can I punch you? Can I knock you out or something? Yeah, let me open this other door for you. Can I open that other door? No. Like the reflection on the door, though. That's a nice little metallic reflection. Got almost my whole. Well, I'm gonna leave you in here. How do you shut this door?
And the shadows are really cool too. You know.
All All right.
I really like the look of the game.
You're gonna have to pour it out and
Yeah.
do what you got to do. I'm driving this time, okay? I don't want any of you guys. Don't push the vehicle over, okay?
Trying not
Residential
to.
structure pallet. Hazardous gas alarm. That's the one we want to go to, right?
No. So if you click on a call as the host, you can cancel the call, and you just keep canceling, and then spawn a new call till you see it.
Okay, I don't think we can get into this one.
Oh, I'm underneath it.
Oh, it could
Okay,
force
I
dispatch
turned
call,
off the
right?
hydrant. Now what?
Structure fire. Is it a CAD call or is it a... Oh, wait.
You gotta come
okay.
out. It's all random, so
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. End current call. End current call. I'll grab them 4 at a time here. Damn it.
Okay,
I
now
got
it's
a-
off.
Got a bunch of brush fires. Hey, stop moving.
By the way, Corey,
Oh.
yeah.
I love your emergency calls. That is just spot on.
It's not a hazardous gas alarm, right? What is it called?
No, it's it'll say gas leak or something. You'll know it when you see it. Like I said, it's all random, so it just picks a random call from a whole list of them.
You need to write your RNG better. All right, we'll try for another minute here. If we can't get it, we'll... Oh, car fire? We're going to the car fire. Come on, barbecue. Everybody's going to the barbecue.
All right. Who's driving this mess?
What? I am. Could you stop being underneath my car?
I'm in the car.
How can you be in the car if I'm driving it? All right.
As I'm a passenger?
All right. All right. I'm ready. Come on. Everybody get in. Who's coming with me? Corey, pick you up, bud. Come on.
I think it's full. It won't let me in.
I think you have to jump on the side door or something like that.
You can also teleport to truck, I think, to get in.
Are we all in? There's a red hat back
I
there.
believe so.
Oh, full speed ahead. Oh, where's my stuff? Lights. Oh. What's the I need help one? That's not an I need help one. How about that one? Is that an I need help one?
Oh, the first one was better.
What's the second one? Now, I know that the police have different sounds. So what are the different sounds?
They're just different wails, high and low. I just picked up a couple different sirens. I'll be adding more sirens in the future.
But the police have a certain siren sound. Like if they're requesting backup, they'll change the sound of the siren. Does the fire department have any kind of indicators for their sounds, or no?
So we all use, like most of us use, it's called Wheelin'. It's like a sound box. It's the company that makes it, and I don't really know the names of the different sirens. Besides, most of them are just labeled like wail, power call, and then we have rumblers, which is like your low frequency, like deep things that cause vibrations. But that's about it. Federal Q, which is like a high pitch, should be coming later, and then air horns will be coming.
Gotcha. Somebody jumped out when I was driving. I think it was Corey.
I'm at the fire. I ran there.
He ran there. Took a shortcut.
Now, as far as like spawning and despawning the vehicles, can the host is the only person that can do that, or can players do that?
players can do that. So if you look in the fire stations menu, it'll say how many apparatus is available. For right now, there's only 2 per station. I think I am going to increase that a bit. But you can remove it, and it'll add a slot to the available, and then you can spawn whatever truck you want.
Rock Clark, Midnight, never choose firefighting as an occupation. This is not... Wow. So when somebody's in the vehicle, this model is like... You could push it. Is that how this is working? Alright, who knocked over the engine?
We got a problem.
Who knocked over the engine? We're not going to be doing jack with this. Interesting. All right. Everybody starts spitting on this fire. Spit on it. Knock the tree on top of it. That'll put it out.
Well, gentlemen, you have the alternative method available.
Yeah, right. It's a limited time, though.
I'll stand by and watch.
It's very limited.
You can still get an extinguisher.
We got a lake over here.
Really? I don't think we can write this. I think we killed this truck too. Unless Corey knows a way to how to rewrite the truck without being inside of it. Oh, how about, can we get a ladder? Can you get a ladder to get on the truck so you can get in the truck?
So the problem is that nobody's in the truck?
Yeah, nobody's in the truck.
Oh, look, the fire's out. We're good.
Okay, wait. Hand tools. No, back. Roof tools. Yeah, give me a ladder.
Oh, I fell through the floor.
Okay.
Don't teleport to the truck and try to get out.
How do you put down the ladder? Okay, good. And then, oh no, it goes through the it goes through the truck. No. Can we?
Let's start jumping.
Can't run and jump far enough, can we? Like on the house.
Can't run.
Nope, can't run. Try jumping. No, dude. That didn't work. Yeah, crouch underneath it.
Just all need to get on the other side. Oh, it went away.
All right.
Well, that took care of the problem.
Yep. Now we're all stuck here. Let's take this car that was broken down. Can we get in this and drive this? Everybody in the truck. Everybody in the truck. No, can't get in the truck. All right. Well, I think that's it for this evening. Corey, I appreciate you, handing out some keys. Alaskan actually purchased the game. So yayo on you, Alaskan, for making that purchase. Very cool concept. I like the idea of a forest simulator, a fire simulator. Somebody said forest fires. That's why I had forest on my mind. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing updates and as it comes out, we'll do more streams and see the new features and stuff and check it all out.
Thanks for having me. Definitely present a more polished build to you in the future.
Yeah, it was good. No, it's good. I mean, it's early access, and then all you guys need to understand what early access means. If you don't know what it means, game is in development, right? So you have to expect some defects and some quirks and stuff like that. And we had some funny ones, and I don't think there was anything really breaking. There was ways to teleport back, and the game never crashed, and so ultimately from that perspective, it's pretty solid. Very interesting gameplay. I'm tired of listening to somebody breathe through a heavy mask over here, sound like Darth Vader, so I'm moving away from you. Yeah, so I look forward to seeing more, and when it comes out, we'll definitely highlight it on the channel. So thanks everybody for joining. Corey, once again, thank you for joining. Let me read the list of the names of the people who were on here tonight. We had Alaskan, Deliberately Bad Advice, Wharf Rat, and we also had Otto joining us for this awesome adventure in firefighting, and it was a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Corey. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you, guys.
Corey, you did an awesome job so far. Can't wait to see more.
All right, night, guys. Night, everybody on stream. We'll see you later.